Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. If you're watching today, stream, just popping on for an hour. I'm going to do one run while I'm waiting for the wife to wake up. Yeah, I'm just going to do a quick trade run today. Highly anticipating the launch of 1.3 tomorrow, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that I think, and my plans for it. And yeah, a couple of other things I might talk about as well. If you want to pop into the stream, you can't hear what I'm saying right now because you won't be in the stream, but you'll have had an email by now probably saying that ooh, Selezen's gone live. So if you do pop by, you'll be very welcome. So I'll say that in advance, and when you watch it back on YouTube or Twitch's history, then you'll be happy. Right, I've decided today I'm going to try and do a quick run, so I'm going to actually head to Diesel because I know that the last time I played Diesel had a load of Mac on because of the recent community goal, I think. So I'm going to see if I can fill up the entire ship with that at the moment. Okay. Ooh. Music for today's stream, as normal, is provided by Synaptics.
Ship released.
Raise landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
Heaven Astra is with me, in spirit if not in body. Boost. Who let the dogs out, bruv? Is it Mad Dog's joining the stream? Ha! Afterburners.
Afterburners. Maxing engines.
Why didn't it boost one then? Weird. Engage hyperdrive.
Engaging jump drive.
I'm not sure how well this stream will go today. I'm not entirely sure how the video will work because I'm downloading GTA 5 thanks to about a peer pressure last night on Mad Dog's stream. Yeah, I'm blaming him. I always blame him. It's always his fault these days. Yeah, I was watching Mad Dog and Kate's stream of GTA 5 on, was it Friday night? Friday night, and I haven't laughed so hard in a long time. It was a good showcase for the game, so I've bought a copy. I did Mad Dog as a friend and he's very graciously added me to his crew, so hopefully at some point in the future we'll get some multiplayer action going on there on whoever's stream happens to be streaming that day. So I'm quite looking forward to that. I like the GTA series anyway. I mean, it's something I was going to buy at some point anyway, but I was saying on the stream that I couldn't justify buying it now because I've got a book to write. And then I thought, well, you know, I've also got a stream to do, so why not? Why not split between Elite Dangerous and GTA? So, looking forward to that. I wasn't the only one to bow to the peer pressure either. Apparently there was a good 4 or 5 other people decided they were going to cave and buy it, so it's very good stuff. It's a very lovely game, it's very well animated, very well presented, very realistic. I'm just hoping that my budget PC box can run it okay. And happy Bank Holiday Monday everyone. Very aware that I'm talking to myself because I've nobody in chat, but somebody might be watching. Hope so. Right, the first thing I want to say right now, to anyone who may be watching the stream or watching it back on YouTube later on, is the big announcement I want to make at the moment is that I've decided to do a regular stream. After some consultation with the other streamers, especially many of the Elite Dangerous streamers, then I don't want to clash with them, so we've negotiated, and apparently Monday's a good night to stream. There's no one else on ED at that point in time. It's either Monday or Saturday nights, and Saturday nights is booze night for some people, certain age groups, as I put it on Mad Dog's chat. So I've opted to go for a Monday night stream, so I'm going to be streaming from... Now I think I'm going to start off trying for an 8 o'clock stream. Did I say 8 o'clock on the thing? Damn, I can't remember what time I said I was going to do it. Damn it. Yeah, 8 PM. I'm going to stream on Monday nights, 8 PM, probably till about 10 PM. And that's my regular stream from now on. If I'm not going to make a particular session, then I shall let you know, because obviously, these things can change due to other responsibilities that may pop up. I won't be doing it tonight. I am off to my friend's wedding tonight. And so I thought I'd do a bit of a quick stream now, just to get a bit of playing in, because I've a bit of playing in today. I did promise myself I was going to play something today, celebrate the bank holiday by having a bit of chill out time. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Yeah, so, as I said, regular stream, 8 PM, Monday nights. Be there, or be a regular parallelogram. Dune.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Commodities. Marcorn at 50, that's good. I'll whack all them in. That's my tank filled up. Good. I still think it'd be nice if Frontier would stick in some bookmarks, so you can actually bookmark your favourite destinations instead of having to do the search every time. But hey, it works well enough. I don't want a refund or anything because of it, so. La la la, la la la. They put an ugly great crane in front of me. That's just nasty.
Engines engaged.
Raise landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
I want to give a shout out to Fiery Toad actually at the moment as well. He's been a great help this week. He's given me some hints and tips on trading and some information that's going to be quite useful. Right, I think the main thing I wanted to talk about this week, I'll head off to Heng and then see what happens. not going to use the voice comms, I'll just use the buttons for this one. Yeah, this week just gone, I've been preparing something. I am going to do a charity thing. Yeah! I've called it the Day of Deforestation. I am going to shave my head and shave my beard for the first time in a long while. I have been bearded now for over a decade, and I've never really shaved my head at all in my life. The reason I'm doing it is because my aunt, who lives not far from me, has been diagnosed with terminal bone cancer, and she has been going through chemotherapy for the last few weeks, and her hair has fell out. So as a show of solidarity and in support of her and Marie Curie Cancer Care, who she and her sister, which is my other aunt, not my mum, both worked for them. She doesn't work for them at the moment, obviously, because she's off on sick. And they'll be obviously providing care later on in progress of the disease. So, in support of her and that, I'm going to go shorn lockless as well. The event will be the deed will be done at Fantasticon on the 24th of October. So if you're going to be at Fantasticon and you want to join in the event, then feel free. Otherwise, if you want to, you can donate. I'm hopefully everyone will raise as much money as I can between now and then. I've set up a Just Giving page. The address for it should be on the screen on the stream. It's justgiving.com/Selezen. So if you'd be so kind to pop over there when you have time and money over the next couple of months and just deposit what you can, donate what you can, I'd very much appreciate it. Marie Curie do a lot of good work, providing sort of late stage care and help and advice for those who have cancer and their relatives and friends who may be struggling to cope with what's happening. They provide some great help, and they're an awesome bunch of people. So if you can support, then that would be awesome. Spread the word, let other people know, and that would be awesome as well. So I don't have a target. As far as I'm concerned, any target, any amount that's donated is going to be awesome. But obviously the more that we can get, the more support we can show, then that'd be great. Thank you very much. And yeah, so I want to have a shout out and a thank you to One Vigor and Fiery Toad and Kate Click and Mad Dog, last but not least, for their support as well, because I've asked them if they'd mind publicising my charity thing on their streams, and over the last few days each of them has, apart from One Vigor who's not been on yet, as far as I'm aware. So big thanks to them for supporting me and publicising my little charity drive. Awesome of them. I'm hoping at some point over the next couple of months that I might do like a month long dedicated thing to it. Like each stream will be solely dedicated to that kind of thing, but I think pretty much any stream I'm going to be doing between now and then is going to be mentioning it in some way or the other, so I don't know. I will put obviously infographics and stuff on as the time goes by. The information text I've got at the bottom of the screen at the moment is the first stage in that. I'll do some graphics up when I get some time. The other thing I'm thinking about doing as well is, because I'm going to do a regular stream, I'm going to incorporate an Elite Encounters update, the RPG update. So rather than doing the monthly update that I was doing before as a big wad of text that you've got to read through, I was thinking about doing it as a segment of the stream. Not sure how it's going to work as of yet. I'll just take a few notes and then put out an update on the Kickstarter page to say that watch the stream. Probably on the Sunday I'll do watch the stream tomorrow night. If anybody's got any questions, then write in, stuff like that. And then I can do any live questions, and I'll just do a quick update on what's been happening during the week as far as the role-playing game is concerned. Probably not, I'm not going to do that today. Obviously I need some time to sort of prepare what the format's going to be and just exactly how it's going to work. But I've been wanting to do weekly, sort of more regular updates for a while, because the monthly updates tend to be a bit long-winded and take a fair bit of time to write, and it's a bit difficult to try and do that when I'm as busy as I am at the moment.
3, 2, 1, engage.
So yeah, Elite Encounters updates, hopefully through these streams as well. I'm not just going to stream on Mondays. If I get some time or I get a bit of free time on my hands, then I'll probably stick in another couple of streams, another couple of quick streams during the week if I can get one in. And obviously try not to take too much time away from the available time that I've got for writing a book. But this does help the process, because it engages me with the game. So actually playing the game engages me with the universe that I'm trying to write in, which does actually help me write a bit quicker. It's a weird how that works. It gets me into the universe and I can write more. Because this week, for example, I mean, I've finished revamping the character generation part of the book, and I was putting some fluff around it, and it was quite easy to write that, given the fact I'd been in the universe and sitting playing the game for a bit. It felt more engaged than I have for a while. So yeah, these Twitch streams are helping in more ways than one. And my phone rang a minute ago, didn't it? It did, but I don't have a message. Fair enough.
Fuel scooping.
I've disabled the trial version of Twitch's option to reduce the stream delay, because it was causing too many delays and so on. It was a bit silly.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Because I was my good friend Ezrin, my navigator from the thing, was telling me that it was glitching quite a lot and buffering quite a lot, so obviously it wasn't working quite as well.
2, 1, engage.
Did you see that Mad Dog came online there? Oh hey! That's one thing I haven't checked actually, so whether I've got any group requests.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, so the big Elite Dangerous news at the moment, I suppose, is the 1.3 Power Play update is released as a beta tomorrow, for however long it's going to be available. Not available for, but however long it's going to be tested for. Quite looking forward to that. Not looking forward to it primarily because of the political stuff that's in it, because the political stuff in these games has never really interested me all that much. Not something I really got into with First Encounters, which was when it first started to be implemented in this universe. And It's not something I'm overly keen on getting heavily involved with at this point here. I will at some point, and for the purposes of the beta I will do as much investigation of it as I can. It's a fairly complicated concept, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to beta test it, but we can do that together on stream and it'll be much fun, I'm sure. But the big thing is, I am fairly well off in the pot with 6 million credits, and apparently that will mean that I may have enough to buy both of the new ships that are coming out with that update. And I mean both at the same time, because they're both going to be around about the 2 million credit mark, so that's going to be pretty cool. Obviously I think I need to be, I think it's Baron rank, or at least some rank in the Empire to get the Imperial Courier. But the Imperial Courier has always been one of my favourite ships. Anyone who knows me from the Elite days will say that it was a ship I obsessed most about when I was actually making OCXs. OXPs, sorry. Sorry, programming world, getting involved with Elite there. The Imperial Courier was the first model that I made for Elite. And did a second version of it later on with spinny engines and everything. Yeah, it was one of my favourite ships in Frontier, so I quite enjoyed flying that. It was always nippy with a good cargo space. Good fighter, good cargo, quite enjoyed it. But yeah, for it coming into Elite Dangerous, I'm quite looking forward to that, and I'm going to try my best to try and get the rank I need in the Empire to grab one. But I'm quite looking forward to the Diamondback as well, because it looks like a lovely ship. It's a shame that it's gone quite so far away from the original concept that was in the Night Station concept art, which incidentally is Michael Brooks' favourite bit of concept art. It's just a shame it's gone so far away from that concept, because I think that concept looks lovely. Well, I suppose the new version is more practical.
Fuel scooping.
But of course, me being me, and me being the sort of person I am doing the project that I'm doing, the first thing that will get done when I get the beta will be photos of the new ships. I'm going to make sure that I try and get myself back to Sunarta Desra quite quickly.
Fuel scooping complete.
And grab the ships and get some photos of them.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And then I can actually play.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping.
Oh shit, 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 shit. Boost.
Afterburners. Maxing engines.
Well, that was a bit silly. Engage hyperdrive.
Engaging jump drive.
Come on, before I explode. Come on.
2, 1, engage.
Oh,
Warning, taking heat damage. Warning, taking heat damage.
engage hyperdrive.
Engaging jump drive.
Oh, it seems like my phone is usually not very busy, but anytime I do a stream I seem to just get message after message after message. Ooh, did he white star? Ain't that pretty? Double up the tanks. Ooh, sweet. I've not had any breakfast yet. I've just realised that I have pretzel peanut butter bite things from Costco. Low mate, so grab them. Synaptics, morning to you. How are you doing? Glad you could stop by today for this completely random stream. Yeah, words. Need words. Om nom nom, om nom. You do that then. Coffee's good. Coffee's good for you.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Keeps your blood moving around. Well, I should have a coffee as well, actually. I'm tethered to the phone now. I probably shouldn't. Load 26. Loady, loady.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, double espresso sounds lovely. Tassimo's downstairs. I can't afford to go downstairs and make an espresso. I've got my Senseo up here, so if I go and put some fresh water in it, I can always have myself a proper coffee with a creme layer. By me, everyone's coming in now. Sorry, om nom nom. Hello, Legendary. I refuse to call you that from now on, it will just be Derry from now on. And hello, Terrified Mist. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us.
2, 1, engage.
I'm having a, just so you know, I'm having a quick temporary strip. Strip? Dear me. No, we're not having one of them. That's just not an image you want in your head. We're having a quick impromptu is what I was looking for stream. I was hoping to get myself to grips with GTA 5 this morning, but it's still downloading because it crashed. The download it crashed during the night. So I'm having a quick blast on this, get myself some more money in preparation for the 1.3 update that comes out tomorrow. Oh, thank you for hosting me, Terrified Miss, that's very kind of you. I'm going to be playing until about 12. So I promised the wife I'd wake her up at 12.
2, 1.
We are off to a wedding this evening. So we're having a bit of a lazy day. And around about mid-afternoon we'll well, that'd be very kind of you, thank you, Dan. You've still got that stream to listen to though, the 3-hour one.
I'm not watching all 3 hours.
Well, you're not getting any money this month. Sorry, Derry, well, Legendary 2371 has just popped in from next door, is refilling my coffee machine, and is probably going to make a coffee for me. Not nice. We have an ongoing thing at the moment. He was meant to watch my 3-hour stream the other night, and he didn't. He gazumped me for, of all things, the Doctor Who movie. I mean, really. I don't mind being gazumped. I don't mind being gazumped for something that's half decent, but you know, the only good thing about Doctor Who movie is the end titles. That just means it's finished. So, yes, we have a bit of a hostile situation at the moment. Not impressed.
Space break.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Do you want to stick it on for me as well? Turn the cup the other way up. Get one of those little red, one of the things out of that red thing. And flip the top up and put it in.
4, 3,
Oh, come on, equalise.
1, engage.
Peanut bar?
What flavor?
Peanut bar. There's no way to put them in, yeah?
I've got it stuck in my brain.
Cutting engines, stop here.
No, I never said to cut engines. No. Apparently Derry saying it's stuck in my brace is me saying stop engines. Do you know how to put it in properly? Yeah. With a tab on top. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, no, other way up. That's it.
So the way.
That's not sitting very well, is it? press the button nearest me. Awesome. That sound, people, is the lovely sound of coffee cup.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
So you're actually going to go and play GTA, but
When it eventually downloads.
I don't want to play that.
You're not allowed, you're too young.
I know.
La 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 la. Right, wait for the red light to stop flashing, and then press that button again. Bam, bam, ba-dam, ba-dam, bam, bam.
What made you decide to first impromptu stream?
What made me decide to do the impromptu stream? Says Derry. Well, what? Weirdo. Right, and pass me that powdered coffee whitener.
3, 2,
Right,
1.
right.
Engage.
Yep. You know what's missing from these ship backgrounds is a coffee machine. You could put a Tassimo right there. Right there. Awesome place for a Tassimo. See, they've got these ship designs lovely and they look really nice and really realistic and really immersive. But it's just unrealistic not to have a coffee machine as part of the scenery in your ship. That's just wrong.
Would it be built in or just like an actual device just sitting there? Not plugged in at all.
That's a good question actually.
Because if it wasn't plugged in, then it would bounce about your ship.
Do you have it there? Just underneath where it says Deep Space Unknown on that panel. So it just pops a cup up at you with a cup holder. That'd be cool. Done. Thank you very much.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop all thrusters.
I never said that!
You should look at this thing.
Astra. Leo's too insulting, he makes me cry. Ta. That way.
You're gonna run.
I am. Voila.
Oh,
I've got an entire cargo hold full of diesel Macron.
I'm guessing it's a rare.
Yes.
Which way can up from?
Clues in the name there.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
What did I say it was called?
Something.
You just don't listen to bloody what I say, do you? Well, if you listen to what I said there, you'd know what I said.
I do.
So what did I say?
Something to do with the deep. So,
Diesel Macron. Diesel Ma-corn.
So, okay. Guess it came from diesel.
Hey! Clever boy. There you go, there it is.
50 tons.
Yep. Got a problem with that?
How far are you taking it?
As far as I need to take it. Taking it to Witch Hall. Witch Hall. head bobbing is me boogieing. The awesome tunes of Synaptics. If you're not Synaptics and you're in chat, say hello to Synaptics.
I snapped it.
You're going to go back and go in the chat again instead of standing over my shoulder again.
See that? Quick coffee.
Thank you. Do you want one?
No, I've got tea. It's fine.
I'll stop moaning then.
4,
No, Terrified Mist, I haven't ever heard the description of Diesel Marcorn actually. I just nip in, go into the page, buy it and fudge off. Wait a minute, wait a minute. That's probably going to take me down to a fairly low amount of jumps. 3 jumps, awesome. Forgot to do that earlier.
four, three, two, one. Engage.
Apologise for the munching noises if they're too loud. If they're too loud and annoying, just tell me and I'll stop. Don't need to eat these about my breakfast soon. Well, technically it'll be lunch, because technically I've had to eat for breakfast.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Which all? Hey!
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
So I'm dealing drugs basically, Terrified Mist. Trying to find the full description of Diesel Marcorn now. Basically the corn produces a powder, which is basically a drug. So you're telling me I'm a drug dealer. That actually explains quite a lot. I have wondered why I was getting illegal cargo, or illicit cargo in some systems when I was flying through. If the Marcorn's used for that, then that would probably explain why. Okay. Naughty boy without even realising I'm being a naughty boy. Terrible. Diesel Marcorn, a hearty, healthy, tasty plant that covers itself in a light dust, which when snorted produces an intense but brief feeling of contentment and well-being. Yes, so drugs then. I'm a criminal. Didn't even know it, but I'm a criminal. And there's me trying to set a good example for people. Why have I got a yellow blob on my console? does a yellow blob mean? Or a yellow square? It's obviously a ship. What sort of ship's yellow? Weird. I didn't think my... I've got another one! 2 yellow ones! Or is that just what colour ships are now? Not updated anything. Yellow on mine is wingmates. Interesting. Better get off and clearance it.
Docking request granted.
And yeah, the stations came up yellow as well. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Maybe because I'm allied with them. Maybe, yeah. I've never consciously said I want to be allied or I choose that faction as one I'm aligned with.
Docking successful.
Maybe it's automatic.
Disengage.
Don't know. Just never seen it before. I repair my damage from almost smacking into a sun. What is? Diesel Marcon. No. This ancient corn-like crop is harvested manually to preserve the dust-like coating on the seeds. This dust is traditionally snorted from the corn as a chef's treat. Legal highs, possibly? There you go, 794,000 credit profit. Nice. Nice. I like it. What's in the news? What have I missed since the other day? Pilot breaks galactic record twice. Accomplishments of independent pilots participating in the Buckyball Run rally race continue to make headlines around civilized space. Interesting. 78 Ursa Majoris. Interesting. Is that a community goal? Interesting stuff. Right, so where we go next? It's Fujin. Is that on my map? Probably not going to get this run done by the time I'm due to finish. So okay then, factions. Oh yeah, that's maybe it. Looks like New Witch Hall Future friendly. Ah, interesting. Interesting stuff. So, what ranks him at the moment? Merchant trade rank, Surveyor Explorer, mostly harmless combat. Still need to get some more fighting done, I think. Anyway, right, let's go. That's why the station's yellow as well, because this is where I trade, so this is where I must have increased my reputation at. I see. Thanks for that terrified mist. I think you've hit the nail right on the head there.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Raise landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
Boost.
Afterburners. Maxing engines.
Boost.
Afterburners. Maxing engines.
So, little yellow ships. Cool. Want to try exploring Terrified Mist, but as soon as you leave, someone will wait to come back. More than likely. It's usually what happens. That's kind of why I've not started exploring yet. I was going to wait till I got to a couple of million, and then I was going to go off exploring towards the Horsehead Nebula. But just money's not enough. Although I have to admit, I am contemplating that taking a diamond back on an exploration mission might be fun. Because I think it's one of the things it's designed for doing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Incoming hail.
I'm not doing voice comms, Derry. comms. Open comms.
Comms open.
Trying to learn how to take off without dying. Synaptics. I still need a joystick. Can we still call them that? Some of us do. Fancy people call them hot ass. Which is probably worse, to be honest. Terrified miss. Some of us do. Sorry, it's definitely easier, but I've seen people do fine with mouse and keyboard. You know, I don't think I could play this with mouse and keyboard. I have respect for those who do. I don't think I could. I like the nice. Oh, stupid boy! Navigate to the bloody station first. Nope.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Selezen, let's try it in the diamond back too. Yeah. So I want to try. I think that's really why I try and want to get more money, because I want to make sure I've got enough money to buy a diamond back and kit it out really nicely with some decent fuel scoops, decent thrusters, decent frame shift drive. Don't think I'll need weapons if I'm going exploring, so I should be okay there. Of course, the one thing I need to work out is where the hell the Horsehead Nebula is, because I've no idea what it looks like in this game. I know it probably looks like a horse's head, but I don't even know where it is. I'll have to find it on the map. See, may as well be mashing a calculated watch with a brick. Interesting analogy. I seem to remember you being quite stable, Synaptics. Maybe that's changed. Interesting. If you want to talk, you know where I am. La 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 la. Joystick and keyboard is shipped by hot ass. Also voice command help if you like me and forget keybinds. I must admit, voice attack is a godsend. I do like it. The only problem I've got then is I need to remember what the voice commands are for everything, rather than having to remember the keys. Which is why I tend not to use very much. I did have a crib sheet that I printed off from HES voice packs. That does sort of tell you what the main commands are for Astra, but I don't know where to put it. La la la. I know I can print another one off, but I can't remember where I got the thing from in the first place. Go! Not that bright. I know, I think the sticker I've got, the Hot Ass X, Thrustmaster Hot Ass X, is a good stick. It doesn't have a lot of buttons on it. It's got 10 altogether, 11. So in comparison to things like the Cytec X25 and stuff like that have got buttons galore, it's not a huge stick. It's lightweight, it is easy to pull it off the table, but I think if you stick it down, or find something you can strap it down with or cable tie it to something on the desk, then it would be a bit more stable. But it's fine for what I want, fine for what I need. It's a good size for my hand, it's not huge. Everything's within reach of my little stubby fingers. And it's got enough buttons on it that I don't really need to program anything else in or use the keyboard at all, really. But no, I don't think I could play this game with mouse and keyboard. I was never very good at mouse navigation when I was played Frontier. Didn't like the feel of it. That was one of the reasons why I didn't like Frontier and First Encounters as much as Elite. It's because the mouse-based control system just seemed... I know it's Newtonian, I know it's realistic, but it wasn't a fun thing to play. I like the fact that this has got a bit of a mix. I was wanting, actually, to try to see whether... What are you doing? You're floating about. Are you actually floating about to go in or out? You're going to go in, aren't you? I had a feeling you're going to do that to me. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Nearly got it.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Can you be on the stick the other? Yes, you can. You can indeed. In fact, it comes detached in the box. I've never actually joined the two halves together, but there's like an Allen key and two screws on the bottom that you can use to join it together or detach it. It doesn't feel very good because you have your both hands right in front of you when you're trying to fly if you have it stuck together. So I prefer it split. And yes, it's a very nice split. Right, commodities. Come on. Blah, 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 blah. Supply. Which hall? Kobe beef. Where is it? Fusion tea. There we go. 6. Purchase. Exit. Where's next? 39 Towery. Does this thing have guns on it? Do you know what? The hot ass sections are joined together by a cable that is about 2 feet long. I've got it separated by about 8 inches because it's just enough to fit on my desk because it's cluttered with crap. Oh, yeah, I've got weapons. Yeah, you can put it further apart. I think that's just the right width to let me actually get decent separation on my hands so it doesn't feel awkward to play. Sell, don't want them. I don't want weapons, don't need weapons on this. Right, exit. Where are we going next? 39 Towery, wasn't it? So, map. Navigation. Towery. Well, I mean, the Thrustmaster Hot Ass X is, I think it's a really good joystick. I mean, it's a great entry level joystick, definitely, because it just gives you everything you need. Oh crap, go forward. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Forgot B8 was quite so far back. Raise landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
Boost.
Afterburners. Maxing engines.
I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't think I can really justify buying anything bigger than this because it does the job. Thrustmaster Hot Ass X is a nice stick. It's responsive enough, it does what I need it to do, it's got enough buttons on it that I need to program. I've tried it in combat and I was quite impressed with the combat ability of it as well. So, I wonder if I've got a friendly status here as well. Federation neutral, 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 neutral. Neutral, all neutral. Box full of neutrals, as Martin Brundle would say. Engage hyperdrive.
Engaging jump drive.
I had the original hot ass stick a good few years ago. This is what Derry uses now, which is the one that doesn't have the notch in the middle for your throttle to have a both positive and negative aspect to your throttle. It's only a positive aspect, I think. I know it doesn't have the notch where it says right that's the centre point, but it does have the full travel. It might be that if you use it you can sit it in the middle, but you don't have anything to tell you that's right in the middle, you just have to judge it yourself. But no, other than that, it was pretty much the same as the stick I've got now. The big advantage of the Hot Ass X over the original Hot Ass is the fact that you can separate the y-axis, your yaw controls, because both sticks have paddles on the throttle and a twisty action on the stick. On the original Hot Ass, both of those did the same job and you couldn't separate them out, so you could use them as your rudder control. But that was it. On the X, you can. Oh, I've just super cruise, haven't I? Twonk. Lock on.
Lock target.
Ready to engage.
Space break.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Yeah, so the Hot Ass X has the ability to separate the two out. So use the paddles and the twisty action on the joystick for two different things. So I use my paddles for lateral thrusters, which is what I use when I'm docking, and I use the twisty for yaw, as you can see, yaw. I can't hear any music anymore. Is Mr. Synaptic still playing in the background there? Yes, he is. Just quietly. It's gone very quiet though. Oh, it's getting louder there. There's a bit of background. Synaptics has been doing music on the computer now for God knows how long, as long as I've known him, which is on the upper side of 20 odd years now. We now live quite a far way apart because I live in Derby, England. He still lives in our old hometown of Kirkcaldy. He still kept it up, whereas I dabbled with it using Octamed and Med on the old Amiga, but I never really took it seriously. I was more into the programming type things on the computer, graphic design, that kind of stuff. Although I have got back into doing a little bit of it recently. I've had a couple of attempts with a few other little things. A program called Cycle, ES Cycle, which was interesting to use. It kind of tries to emulate the same kind of tracker thing that we used to use, or that I used to use. But I found something called LMMS, which is Linux Multimedia Studio, if I remember rightly, which is a VST tracker. It's not a tracker, it's more of a composer thing, and it's quite easy to use, and I've had quite a lot of fun with it.
Docking request granted.
Nowhere near as accomplished with it as Synaptics is, obviously, but it's fun to play with, and I'm trying to compose a few things that I can use for like video intros, so I'm not using music I have to get elsewhere, like do my own stuff and become master of multimedia. And it's going okay. You know, I'm not great, I'm not a composer by any stretch of the imagination, I'm not a musician. I think Aaron said to me at one point that I had a very interesting set of chord choices in some of the stuff that I do. It's because I don't know any music, I don't know what chords are. Deploy landing gear. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Yeah, I mean, I know what chords are, I know what sounds right, I'm not tone deaf or anything like that, but you know, I tend to just make it up as I go along. I've never had any formal music training whatsoever.
Docking successful.
A bit bumpy,
Engines disengaged.
but I just have fun with it. I seem to remember when I did it before. I seem to get the hang of it quite quickly, and I could sort of do it. I could put a song together in a few days, and it was okay. The sad thing about it is I've lost all the stuff that I did because it was all on Amiga discs, and of course, over the last 20 odd years, there's been a fair few clear-outs of stuff, and I've got a funny feeling that all my old Amiga discs have gone out. I'm kind of hoping I've got a few boxes in storage at my auntie's. And I'm just hoping that maybe they're in there, and if they are, I'm going to see if I can get hold of something, because I've got a mate who's still got an Amiga. He's got an Amiga 1000 that he's just constantly upgraded and replaced bits for over the years. And I'm just hoping that he's got the disk drive so I can actually get some of this stuff off. That'd be awesome if I could find all that stuff again. Because I think it's Cycle can actually load in old Octamed stuff, or I mean you can actually still buy Octamed. And it'd be awesome to try and get hold of some of that stuff again and actually see what it was like. Because I was quite pleased with it when I did it. Just one of those things that, you know, you do it, you remember it fondly, and then probably when you listen to it again you discover it's absolutely shit. Looking at me right now, scared to put it up. What in case it's possessed? Where next? I'm going to skip past, I'm going to go to ZC. No, I'm running out of time! Damn it! Oh, sorry Terrified Miss, didn't notice you said you were off. Oh, sorry. Awesome, well, thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and take care. Hopefully see you next time. And thanks for hosting me as well. Awesome of you. Take good care, mate. What am I doing? I'm trying to work out if I want to go somewhere else. ZC. C. C. Ba, 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 ba. Point lots of fans at it, Synaptics, and put some ice cubes in front of it, and then talk to it nicely. Make sure, of course, that you pray to the machine god before you do anything like that.
Ship release.
Raise landing gear.
Engines engaged.
Retracting landing gear.
Oh, Asp gonna kill me. That's one thing I do regret quite a lot, is the fact that I got rid of my Amiga. At the time it seemed like a good idea because I needed bits for the PC. I needed a hard drive for the PC before I could do any programming work at university. So the Amiga had to get sold on. If I could have found any way out of doing it, I would have found it, but at that point I'd spent all my student loan. Oops. Engage hyperdrive.
Engaging jump drive.
I was just going to say engage there. Wrong franchise, Hughes, wrong franchise. Ba, 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 ba. I'm just going to try and finish this trade run. If I get telling off from the wife, I get telling off from the wife. It's my own fault. I'll be in trouble again. We can finish this run back at Lave, and then that should make a small jaunt back to Shinarta Desra after that. I can be ready for the beta tomorrow. Which I don't have to be ready for the beta because the ship can be anywhere it bloody likes. The beta is totally irrelevant. Because it's a whole different system, and I'll be buying a Sidewinder and flying from wherever I buy the Sidewinder, which with that LTT 371 blah or whatever it is. I have to fly from there up to Shinarta Desra to get the discounted ships.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Lave's practically home, and it certainly is. It always has that nostalgia factor when I go there. I don't know if I should save this stream or anything like that, but when I was first playing this, there was a point where I went to Lave for the first time after playing the Alpha, the Beta, the Gamma, and the pill getting gradually bigger, but still not including any of the systems that were in before. And when we got to the full game, and we started playing and Lave was there, I made the flight from Shinarta Desra, which is where my character started. It's the Collier hangar, this one, isn't it? Because obviously being a backer, I had the option to start at Shinarta Desra. So I did, with the Cobra, the Exploration Cobra. And the first flight
Fuel scooping.
to Lave Station, which was, there was a bit of a debacle with Lave Station, if I remember rightly, at the very start when they first did it. It was they actually made Lave Station a tourist station, or is it an Orbis station, whatever they call it, the cylinder one with the spinning, the big ring round it, Orbis, yeah. And there was a bit of a kick-off. Alan Stroud being one of the guys that kicked off, quite rightly, because it made some of the stuff in his book wrong. Because Lave Station has a Coriolis station. So Lave Station is a Coriolis station. Always will be, always has been. So yeah, when I went there for the first time and I saw Lave Station, I mean, even just seeing the Son of Lave, it was Son of Lave, that sounds like an offspring. Sun as in star. The Lave star itself was a bit of a coming home moment. And then obviously when I saw Planet Lave in its full, glorious, heavenly glory. It was a bit of a moment. And then of course when I saw the Coriolis station, and just, that was it. I actually teared up. I teared up. Because I just thought, after all this time, I've come home again. And it was like being in the 80s all over again. So, that's how much of an emotional impact this game has. 30-year love affair with a planet called Lave. Sad, I know. Yeah, so I think in this game my spiritual home is Morton Martyr system, because that's obviously where the RPG setting is, or the sort of expanded area of it is where it is. So my character's history, Selezen Lake's history itself, is that he's from Morton Mart, was born on Morton Mart, raised on Morton Mart, but moved to the Tea and Isla system and became staff member for the Tea and Isla Historical Society. And lived in Tea and Isla for most of his life, and rose to deputy director of the Tea and Isla Historical Society before, at a rather advanced age, not like ancient 40s, decided that he was going to branch out and become a bit of an independent trader and see what all the fuss was about with all this space travel crap. And this game that I'm playing now is his career. Is there a narrative? Well, yeah, there's a narrative. There's long periods of time between times that I play, so a few days go between, and I'm sure I can fill those days in with other things that go on in his life. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Shit! I've just realised I haven't actually thingied, have I?
Scan detected.
That was a bit becking stupid, wasn't it?
Docking request denied.
What a numpty.
Docking request granted.
Too busy chatting. Bay 22. Come on, where is it? It's there, look. That'll make you all sick, wouldn't it? Clunk.
Docking successful. Engines
Oh. Go pay a bloody fine now. What a twonk. Right, see Ant Grub Glue. I'm getting quite a decent amount of cargo this trip. Let's go to George Panties, and then we can call it a day. From that point, I'll head back to Lave. Exit. Launch. I've actually noticed that when I play this, the more I play it, obviously, the more reckless I am when I'm trying to dock, as you've just seen the way I sort of spin the thing round. When I first started playing it, it was always very careful to raise landing gear. I was
Retracting
always very
landing
careful to
gear.
try and take my time and make sure I was docking okay, because I remember the docking in the other games was actually a bit harder than this. This is actually quite easy in comparison. But yeah, I'm getting more and more reckless spinning the thing round. As you can see, if you watch one of the, I'm not sure if I put it up on YouTube actually before it deleted from Twitch, thinking about it. But there was one where I was testing the Imperial Clipper and doing photos of it, and I tried to dock the thing and forgot I was flying something with a huge back end, and managed to get myself rammed in the tow track because of just reckless docking procedure that I have. But I've noticed now that I'm getting a bit more reckless at it, it's actually getting to the point where I'm actually making myself feel a bit dizzy when I spin myself round, especially now that I'm using a 32-inch telly, which is great for lots of things, but it's not the best thing for motion sickness. Somebody was asking on one of the streams the other day about doing barrel rolls through the docking port, and yeah, I tend to do that quite a lot. If I can see my docking bay and I'm at the wrong orientation, then I'll barrel roll in the docking bay, in the actual docking bay entrance. I ain't going to be trying that with an Imperial Clipper, am I? But no, I did. So the same might be true with the Imperial Courier, depending on how big it actually is. Station Zamka. This one isn't far away, so take your time. Take your time. No rush. That's a horrible colour planet. Whoever thought that yellow would be a great idea for planet colour? Which deity of choice said, "Ooh, snot yellow, what an awesome colour"? I mean, really, would you want to visit that? You think you'd be stepping about in mucus the entire time you were there? Ugh. Yucky. I know it's reflection of light off the sun because it's quite close, but still, I mean, look at it. Look at the fucking zit. Oh, there's me swearing again. I haven't marked the channel as being mature viewers, so I shouldn't be swearing. Bile yellow. Docking bay. Docking bay. Where's... Oh, it's on the other bloody side again. Afterburners. Boost. Boost!
Afterburners. Maxing engines.
Ooh. Creepy. I didn't know the red arrows were present. Look at that formation flying. Right, let's remember and get docking permission this time, shall we, people?
Docking request.
There we go. That's the way to do it. There's the front. There's the front. Oh, that came up quite quick. I got a bit of vertigo there. It just suddenly seemed to be huge. 20, 20, 20. That's one of those that's right close to the docking bay, isn't it? Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
6. Where the Smeg LS20? Oh, it's got that bug. I've not seen that bug for ages, where it just doesn't. There it is. Most convoluted docking ever.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Commodities. Come on, load. Load. Blue. Where am I? George Panties. Right, what is that I want from here? Oh yeah, prayer sticks. Oh wow, that's awesome. That takes me just about to the full capacity of my cargo bay. That's not bad at all. Mega. Right. Okay. Leave. Oh yeah, be economical. That's it. Exit. Exit. Oh no, I wanted to refuel, didn't I? Start from services again. Hard launch. Yeah, Synaptics, you're a backer of the Elite RPG, aren't you? I was saying at the front part of the stream that from this week, well, from next week, because I'm doing a stream during the day today, from next week I'm going to be doing a regular stream on Monday evenings at 8 PM. And as part of that, I'm going to do a weekly video update for the RPG project. Raise landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
So I'll be doing an announcement about that soon. So I thought as you're in that particular little group, then you might be interested to know that. Rather than doing the monthly update by email and text and all that, I'll do a weekly one through video whilst playing ED. What did you think of that? Oh, you're going to be out Monday nights. Typical. Well, I'm not rescheduling it for you. It'll be recorded anyway. I mean, it'll be on Twitch, so you can get it on Twitch, and it'll be one of the ones that gets regularly stuck up onto YouTube anyway, so you can always pick it up the next day. But what I'm probably going to do with it, as I've said before, is if anybody's got any questions they want to ask, or information they want to know, or just anything really they want to say, then let me know before the stream, and I'll read out and address anything that I get. So hopefully it's more interactive that way, and it's a bit better than just a big wall of text every other month or every month.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yay! GTA 5 just finished downloading! Woo! 60 gig. Yeah, again, Synaptics, at the start of the stream I actually went over how I was on Mad Dog's stream last night and was bullied, completely bullied. It's not nice. I was strong armed. So I was watching Kate Click's stream on Friday, and oh my god, I almost wet myself with the amount of stuff that was going on. I mean, Kate's usually fairly funny on the stream, and obviously Mad Dog's a legend unto himself as far as comedy is concerned. But Friday night was just, it was out of this world funny. And go to Kate Click's stream, or Kate Click's page, which is twitch.tv/KateClick, KATECLICK, and just watch her last stream, because Jesus, oh. I know she's got attention problems at the best of times, but this was just ADHD-tastic. My favourite bit, my absolute favourite bit, was they're in the whole group was in a jeep driving around the sort of outside the main county, or the state, sorry, of San Andreas, outside the actual city, and they were driving past this like coastal road round a little lake. Kate goes, "Oh look, a speedboat!" And then instantly Action jumps out of the jeep and starts swimming towards this speedboat. It's one of those butterflies moments. It's like, oh look, and then just go, and all the other players were like, "Where the hell's she gone?" I think Bubble Map Game was a bit wetting himself as well. The fact she just did this combat roll out of the jeep and vanished. Oh. Anne was getting quite annoyed at the fact that I was just sitting wetting myself at this thing. But no, definitely, if you have a chance, watch it. But yeah, so during yesterday's stream with Mad Dog, we were talking about sort of the stream and so on. I was saying I enjoyed it, but I said to myself, you know, I can't justify buying the game just now, because I've got obviously an RPG to write, and I'm still playing ED, and I can't really justify playing another game in the meantime. And then he went, "Oh, that's fair enough, Selezen. You fecking wuss." And then proceeded with a few 30-second long barrage of insults. At which point I started to cry, then just went and bought it. It did help the fact that Tory did offer me 20% discount using his discount code on Green Man Gaming. So yeah, I caved and I went and bought it, and then started to download it and realised it was 60 gig. So the download of 60 gig actually destroyed the stream, so I couldn't watch Mad Dog's stream because it wasn't letting me put any video down. So peer pressure and me don't go together. I'm very impressionable, and Mad Dog is corrupting me gradually as the days go by. I mean, you give me a certain amount of time, I'll probably start talking in Newcastle accent, or Gateshead accent, whichever one it is he talks in. He calls himself a Geordie, so he's probably not from Gateshead. So I have a friend from Gateshead and he hates being called a Geordie. I don't know why.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, the game does look amazing. I am looking forward to playing it. It is something I was probably going to buy at some point anyway, because I've bought all the GTA games up till now anyway. But I wasn't intending on buying it quite so soon, because I wanted to wait until I got all this RPG stuff out of the way and could devote a decent amount of time to playing it. But I'll probably have a quick blast now and again.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Just hope beyond hope that this computer will be able to play it, because it's quite a recent game, and this game came out of GTA 5, not this game, because this game we're looking at now is ED, but GTA 5 was came out after I bought the computer, so I'm not entirely sure that it's going to meet the spec. I think it should. It's got a fairly decent spec computer. I'm punching my last thing. I left GTA 5 downloading last night, thinking 60 gig wouldn't be a problem to get during the night. came down to find out that it lost connection at 30 gig. So I still had 30 gig to download this morning.
Fuel scooping.
That's kind of what prompted the impromptu game session. Because I was going to install GTA 5 and do up a character for the online game so that it was all ready for next time I decided I was going to try and play it. So instead of having to faff about with character generation, I could just get into the game. And obviously set up a stream thing for it as well. But instead, I had to download it, so I thought I'll have a go on ED instead and stream that, and did a couple of graphics for my new offline screen. So I've got a branding now. Selezen plays. Quite pleased with that. New logo, new intro video.
Complete.
Did a Elite Encounters intro video as well, which I'll use when I'm doing the Elite Encounters segment of the stream. Mad Dog did say something interesting that got me thinking last night, which was why not do an online streamed session with webcams. I'm thinking that might be a pretty cool idea. Not sure who to invite, so I've already got 2 groups going on that. I've got the Live Radio group going with that, and I've got James Vigor and Ben Moss Woodward and
4, 3, 2,
Dan Grubb and Anthony Oliver in a group as well, which hasn't actually got a name. It was the 30th anniversary broadcast. The increasingly inaccurately named 30th anniversary broadcast. Which James Vigor used to stream on his account. Nothing stopping me doing it myself now, is there? We were using Roll20 and stuff like that, but I'm not entirely sure whether to see if we can maybe upgrade one of those groups to do a regular session with them like each week. But that would be once I've got the rules set sorted out and finalised, or at least for this draft. Gonna really have to stop fettling with these rules, actually finalise them, which I think this time I'm fairly happy with them. So I'm going to see how playtesting goes with them, and see how things are, and then maybe get a regular session going. So that might be a second regular stream then. We'll do the Monday night gaming, and then another night
3,
RPGing.
2, 1, engage.
Would be quite interesting to see if somebody else could GM though. That would be interesting. How many jumps left? 19. Nowhere to put me cop. That'll do.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Engage hyperdrive.
Engaging jump drive.
got some great news. I think you might like this as well, Synaptics. Look, do you mind if I use your real name in the stream? I know that some people are a bit funny about using real names in streams, but I just find it a bit strange that I know you personally, I know what your real name is, and everything like that, but then don't call you by it. It just seems weird to me. But anyway, as I was going to say, Paul Darrow is going to be doing a voice for Voice Attacks as well. He's going to be doing a voice pack called Minus. So Avon from Blake 7 is doing a voice. How cool is that? This planet's only like a light year away, well 2 light years away, so I'm gonna see how fast I can get going and see how actually little time it would take to fly. Oh, it's mega, isn't it? They've got some really good names on these things. We've got one called Zed as well, which is a Cylon. It's a copy of a Cylon. My dog was talking about it last night. Because he's thinking about, well, he's going to do a Dalek voice pack based on his Derek voice pack that he's recorded himself. He's hoping that they'll let him do a Dalek one for a free download. But Zed apparently is kind of based on a Cylon voice style. So I'm quite keen on buying that one as well. I like these voice packs, they're awesome. So Leo just tends to interrupt. He's not the best voice for streaming with because he does all these little impromptu things, impromptu statements throughout your game. Throughout your session where he just slags you off. Okay, stop wasting time.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Now we're talking again. I'm going to mention Mad Dog stream because that's basically all I did yesterday of note. We're talking about who else would be awesome to do as a voice pack. Brian Blessed as a voice pack would be fantastic. And Patrick Stewart would be an awesome voice pack as well. And the thing is, I think given Patrick Stewart's interests, I think he'd probably be quite happy to do one as well. So I actually think they should ask. I think that'd be an awesome idea. So he quite likes the sci-fi community, and he quite likes this sort of tongue-in-cheek humour stuff, because he did some of the hosting. Well, he did the hosting for the Red Dwarf night years ago, didn't he? The anniversary thing they did a while ago, and said that he's a big Red Dwarf fan. So if he's into that kind of humour, then I think doing a voice pack with the sort of humour that they put into them as well would just be right up his street. So I think nothing to lose. I think you should get in touch with him or get in touch with his agent and see if he'd be interested in doing one. Brian Blessed he's nutty enough to do pretty much anything, I suppose. Right, I need to now check how far it is to Lave, whether I can make it on the quick route. Oops. Bloody mouse control. How many jumps now? 4! Well, 5.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel
Okay, that's fair
scooping.
enough. I'll probably not be on when you come back then, Aaron. I'll be finished by then.
Fuel
So
tank
enjoy your lunch.
disengaged.
Probably not going to say much more in the meantime, because I think it's just you and me. I'm not entirely sure who else is around. I'm not even sure if Derry's still around, actually. I think he's maybe sore at me for not doing voice chat with him. No, it's just you and me. Yeah, I'll be finishing up soon once I have got back to live.
Cutting engines. Stop here.
I never said that. Just move.
2, 1. Engage.
Quarter to 1. An hour later than I said I was going to be. By the time I get back and unload my cargo.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, I'm going to go into the ARC system now. So I'm just wondering, if I preferred a public transport service towards this system, would that be the Arquebus? Da -da 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 -da. I'm here all week. Well, I'm not, I'm only here for about 20 minutes now, so... La la la.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Do, 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 do. Do, do.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Leaves orange sun!
scoping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
There's an ambitious project for someone. The Lave Mapping Project. Create a map of Lave. Boost.
Afterburners. Maxing engines.
Docking request granted.
Interesting how I'm not friendly at Lave. Got friends in Witch Hall, but not Lave, and I'm at Lave more often than anywhere else. Because when I was doing trade routes down to places like Prism and Slough and all those other places that are owned by friends of mine, then I was coming back to Lave all the time. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
It's odd that I've only been doing Witch Hall for a few runs, and it's made me friendly. Interesting. Oh, so close.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.